The broadcast stream of these championship games is brought to you by West Shore Home.
The 2025 North Carolina High School Athletic Association 4A state title presented by Riddle & Riddle. It's a rematch of last year's championship. North Mecklenburg, reigning state champs, take on New Hanover, the winningest state program here in North Carolina. Welcome into Joel Coliseum with Jay Sunhalter. I'm Evan Budrovich. You thought last year's game was interesting. How about a rematch of North Meck and New Hanover? Jay, what's the biggest difference in this year's game?
Well, there's a couple different players in this year's ball game, but boy, do things seem to be the same. Both teams outstanding years, Evan. They wanted to get to this point. North Meck wants to repeat, and New Hanover wanted one more opportunity to get back to this stage and finish it off.
Let's dive into our Riddle & Riddle players to count on, and we'll start with Chadlin Traylor, a standout for North Meck.
He's a leader for the Vikings and does it all on the defensive end. He's excellent, locking down the opponent in front of him, creating steals, and doing a good job just making it difficult on offense. He can get to the hoop anytime he wants with quickness and power, and they really look for him to be the catalyst on this offense. And for New Hanover, Ramik Allen is one of the most explosive players you'll watch. He's a point guard. He can get his shot at any point. He creates for his teammates. He averages almost 6 assists per game. He's a foundational piece for this program. And on the defensive end, you've got to watch for him coming on double teams, getting those loose balls. He's got a bright future at the college level, Evan.
New Hanover, 14 state titles. That's more than any program in the state. And how about our Ingles food for thought? We'll start with North Meck.
North Meck plays at their best when they're going towards the hoop, being the aggressor, and then they've got to box out and win on the glass. That's their focus for this ball game. And for New Hanover, on defense, playing as one, all five guys playing together and communicating will be important today, and then limiting the paint touches. They want to clog things up down low and force the Vikings to shoot from the outside.
When we come back, we'll get tip-off here in the 4A state title, highest level of North Carolina, and two of the best in the state, North Mecklenburg, New Hanover. We're minutes from opening tip. Stick around for this 4A showdown here at Joel Coliseum.
The broadcast stream of these championship games is brought to you by West Shore Home.
Welcome back to Joel Coliseum. It's a rematch of last year's 4A state championship. North Mecklenburg, New Hanover. And for North Mecklenburg, what a great performance. Dwayne Lewis's club, he's a three-time state champ, and his program's now 32 minutes from a state title for our Tatum and Atkinson starting lineup.
All five starters can score at a high level, led by Traylor, Evans, Pierce, Murray, and Matthews. This group has played a lot of basketball together, Evan, and primed for another big night tonight.
That counters with Dwayne Lewis, who's won 3 titles here at North Meck, 28-3 regular season. And this program, after losing to Chambers in the regular season, beats them to get to the state final.
Yeah, they won by 8 points on Wednesday night. And lost Isaiah Evans last year, who's now at Duke. But his team has come back even stronger than ever, with a lot of those returning players stepping up and filling that void. And here they are again going against their opponent from last year on the same floor.
Carson Evans, one of the senior captains leading North Meck. Here's the Tatum and Atkinson starting lineup. Injured in a car wreck, called the heavy hitters at Tatum and Atkinson. Rodney Allen is a superstar for New Hanover.
Yeah, and Allen does it all from the point guard position. Zeus Bass is another star to watch. What he does on defense is one of the best you'll see throughout these playoffs as a lockdown defender, and the rest of those stars contribute so much for Kirk Angel.
That's what Kirk Angel's program brings to the table. 17 years at New Hanover. And he said, hey, we have to stop the guard play today. North Meck can be electric at the guard position.
Stopping that dribble penetration will be so important, forcing the kick-outs and then close out strong on that outside shooting.
Not every day you see a rematch of last year's thrilling title. New Hanover with the 14 state championships, but they haven't won since 2012. And here's North Meck looking to go back-to-back. But you have to go over a decade. The last time that's been done on the men's side, R.J. Reynolds in 2000-2001, the last time that happened. Look at the folks from Wilmington, the student section ready to rock and roll. Taking on the Huntersville, emphatic North Mech out of the 4A. And we're ready to get this fun matchup rolling here, Jay.
Well, the atmosphere is what you would expect. Both fan bases traveling here to Winston-Salem, and for these players, what an opportunity to feel this support and have this moment with a team that you've done you've played so well throughout this year, had so many big moments, but this is the biggest of them all.
If you want stars, we have it. Chadlin Traylor, one of the best assisters and defenders in the state. And for New Hanover, Ramik Allen. He'll play Division II basketball next year. He's a fantastic three-point shooter. A lot of players on this court will be playing the next level. They're coming up. Casey Matthews, the senior, with a tip. Nolan Billings for New Hanover. And our lead official, Michael Brown, gets his set to go. The Joel is popping here for the 4A men's title. Starts with New Hanover, who lost last year's title game by 10 against North Mech. Operates through Kellen Brown, the point guard. This offense will score 77 a night. Billings kicks it out. Here's Zeus Batson, a nice start for three.
And Kirk Angel talked with us about Batts' ability to shoot the three-point ball and defend, and that's a good job with their ball movement on the first possession.
An early turnover for North Mech. Beckett Kuhn of Fuquay Arena led the state with 81 threes, but New Hanover has 3 players in the top 10 in the state that made 3 points.
They're very balanced shooting the ball from the outside. It makes it so difficult on their opponents to really lock down on one guy, because so many guys can hurt you in this offense.
The balance of New Hanover is what makes them dangerous. An impressive win beating Sanderson by 28 in the region final. From a Raleigh foe to now out of Huntersville, North Carolina, North Mech. A deep three for Wright McGee, and 2 of 2.
That's how you want to start off the ball game, being aggressive and connected on offense.
That's a one-care NC three-point shot, assisting clients' health requirements and treatments. A quick drive for Chadlin Traylor. Tough catch and a steal. Active hands, Ramik Allen. What a start for New Hanover.
Allen is lightning quick. New Hanover, their defense leading the offense. What anticipation from Allen getting the steal.
This defense active on this end. Bucket missed. Rebound, Kellen Brown, the team captain, who's fouled. And the reach in by Kais Matthews.
New Hanover is coming out aggressive on the defensive end, applying a lot of pressure. Double teams coming over, and when the ball is loose, you gotta watch out for Allen. He'll make you pay.
What's been the difference in this start for New Hanover versus last year when they trailed by double figures?
Isaiah Evans got off to a good start last year for North Mech, and he's not here. Now this team, very talented, but it's just been the defense for New Hanover coming out strong.
Good ball to Billings underneath. The senior spins and misses the layup. Billings on the glass is fouled. What a start for New Hanover.
Nolan Billings has an advantage on the glass. 6'5", very long, inactive. This ball is shot. Goes up. Defenders all in his face. Initial miss, but does not give up and finds a way to finish for the end one.
Billings is an offensive rebounding machine. There's a bunch of D3, D2 offers, but 7 0 boards in the region final. North Mech, who's won 5 straight games in this playoff, have blown out opponents. This is a rare deficit and a quick steal for Billings. Zeus Batts pushing tempo. Batts for 3. Rolls out. What a look. Chadlin Taylor, the elite point guard, operates it. He finds Ashton Pierce. That's way off. Defensive board Brown. Kellen Brown carried the load on Wednesday at 29 points. Here's a catch and shoot 3. That rattles out. Billings the board. North Mech's got to get a rebound here, because New Hanover can't miss from deep.
You got to box out down low. It allows extra opportunities for this offense, and they're playing with the rhythm, shooting the ball.
How about a 2-touchdown lead in the state basketball championship? Now the active defense will keep it here. And North Mac goes to its bench, where Xavier Young and Wilson Estwick will come in.
Dwayne Lewis has confidence in his team. A couple substitutions coming in to try to get some fresh bodies in, but they've got to withstand this run and find a way to get some buckets to slow down New Hanover.
New Hanover has won 26 straight games, a brutal non-conference schedule for Kirk Angel. It's a top 10 schedule in the state. And his Wildcats have come to play early. Trailer on the attack, no. Offensive board and a swat, but a late foul. And 2 free throws coming up for the senior captain.
I like how Trailer was just relentless on that possession, forcing the issue, knowing, hey, listen, I can be physical, and if I don't make it, I can at least get to the line. Crashes the glass to get his board, a lot of contact down low.
Trailer.
2 free throws for one of the MVPs of last year's state title, Chadlin Trailer, who misses the first. As part of our Caring Hands Home Health free throws, put your needs in our Caring Hands.
Trailer 15 points against Chambers on Wednesday night to get to the state championship game.
And it takes 3 minutes for the first points tonight for North Mecklenburg. A program that's top 10 in the state. They score 80 points a night. Here's Ramik Allen. He is electric with the ball in his hands. Allen fades. That's way short. Good board for Ashton Pierce. Now Carson Evans pushing tempo. Trailer 3. College range and then some.
Yeah, they can strike quickly. Good job pushing the pace. Forcing a double team and Trailer wide open.
Just down the street from where Steph Curry made a living at Davidson here in Winston-Salem. Great offensive board Billings. Another loose ball. Good fight on the glass for Zaire Wright-McGee.
The offensive glass has been a factor in favor for New Hanover. Dwayne Lewis is going to call a timeout to bring his team over to the sideline and regroup.
We'll take the media timeout. 12-point lead for New Hanover. North Mecklenburg looks to respond when we come back to Winston-Salem.
The broadcast stream of these.
Here's Kirk Angel, the 17th year head coach. His New Hanover program up 12 midway through this first quarter. And you look at these programs, North Mac and New Hanover, over the last 5 years, Jay, just 24 combined losses. These programs are elite.
Well, and both coaches are so proud of their team and those veterans, everybody that's been a part of those big win streaks, because they've had unselfish players that they've really developed at the highest level and close teams that have brought so much success to each fan base.
To your point, North Mac led by the Duke signee of a year ago, Isaiah Evans. And here's an and one. Nice response by the next generation. That's Ashton Pierce.
Well, when one team goes on a run, you figure the opponent will have a response. Dwayne Lewis calls the timeout. His team comes out. First play on offense, attacks the hoop. That's where they're at their best when they're going downhill.
Pierce was huge in the fourth quarter. He had double figures in the win over Sanderson at the Caring Hands free throw line. Unable to finish the and one. And a defensive board for C.J. Cornegay, the senior forward off the bench. New Hanover circled this game from the start of the week. They wanted a rematch and some revenge after trailing early to North Mac and dropping that title game last year. 1v1. Cornegay down low, lost it.
Good backside defense from Ashton Pierce on the baseline.
Trailer so electric, and he draws a reach in. That's on Ramik Allen. It's going to be a tough matchup tonight.
Two
Two of the best, Trailer and Allen, going one-on-one. There they are battling. This Trailer just forces his way through to get the foul call.
Chadlin Trailer, who plays for Steph Curry's AAU team, he is electric on the floor. What a hanging bucket, but that bounces out. Rebound Bats. Bats pushing tempo. Numbers for New Hanover and a foul. That's a block, so free throws coming up.
And Bats just presses the issue. He'll play football in college. You'll see the toughness as gets that board, goes coast to coast. No one stops ball. Just fights his way through.
Coach Angel calls him an ambassador on campus. He's making a huge difference for his program. Back-to-back state title appearances. Nathan Scott of One Tree Hill, maybe the most popular man in Wilmington, but number 2 right here is Zeus Bats.
Coach Angel loves him. Talked about his offense and how skilled he is on the defensive end, though. He always locks up the top player on his opponent and just was discussing how unselfish he is and what he does on both ends of the floor.
Here's Bats defensively shielding Carson Evans. Evans into his bag. North Meck team that makes 8 threes a night. Trailer, long 2. He gets contact.
It's locked in. This is a difficult play when you got a defender right in your face. And then as you jump in the air, it kind of gets in between. It's difficult to land, and Trailer focuses all the way through with that high follow through.
Chadlin Trailer had 20 when these teams met last year. He took over in the state title. Hits the carrying hands free throw. Remember, it was a 14-0 start for New Hanover, who lost last year's title. North Meck, a bit of a push to end the first. The 2 winningest 4A programs in the state the last 5 years. Aggressive drive. Nifty move by Ramik Allen.
How does he do it? I mean, he's just so quick. That first step gets around the defender. It's impossible to stay in front.
And a response for 3. Carson Evans back and forth.
Evans, very efficient from beyond the three-point line.
That's a one-care NC three-pointer, assisting client health requirements and treatments.
Evans had 18 points as we get a steal here from North Meck on the run.
Estwick tripled. Estwick creates. Nice putback. And North Meck in transition, they're so dangerous, Jed.
The Vikings starting to get into a flow on offense, especially though on defense, making it difficult, bringing pressure.
Allen for 3. What an offensive start here in the Joel.
He is smooth. As that pressure comes to his face, stays composed, sifts over towards the left and knocks it in.
Chadlin Trailer's turn. He has it poked loose. Here's Allen, 4v2. A foul in transition. And free throws here for New Hanover. That's a smart foul, too, for Evans as we watch this three-pointer.
Allen, there it is. Double teams comes over, points over towards the right to give himself space, and then drains it.
Back to the carrying hands free throw line. CJ Cornegie, he's a full-time role player, but Coach Kirk Angel said he's our most important sub. Came off the bench with 5 assists in the region final. A difference maker for a deep New Hanover team.
That size, athleticism is so important. Staying fresh when your depth comes in the ball game and provides a lot off the bench.
This matchup of Trailer and Bats may decide the state title. Who can defend who? Ashton Pierce gets a pick. Pierce is committed to playing college next year. He's a big-time prospect. Good drive and a foul on the attack.
North Meck staying patient, moving the ball on the perimeter and picking their spots when it drives.
Fifth personal, so we're in the bonus the rest of the quarter.
Carson Evans at the line for the
And Carson Evans to the free throw line, the senior, who was a reserve on last year's state title team, but making a difference this year. Which goes to show you lose a ACC prospect in Isaiah Evans, and then young players like Carson Evans have come in. That's a huge role to avoid.
And it's an opportunity. I mean, and it's somebody that you learn from. When Isaiah was here, these guys had, firsthand look at him, how he worked, how he competed, and how he performed every single day. And when that opportunity arises, I think Coach Lewis expected his guys to fill that void, and what a job they've done getting to this point.
And Williams, the senior forward, has come in for North Mac. New Hanover, who's actually relatively young, 6 juniors, only 3 seniors on this roster. They've come out shooting the lights out early. Open triple. New Hanover can't miss. 5 of 7 from 3.
They've come out shooting the ball confidently and using the pick and roll.
A foul on this end, but New Hanover living on the threes. And that foul is going to go the other way.
On offense, New Hanover, a little pick and pop. Ready to shoot as he's falling away. Some contact there. Three-point shooting has really been the catalyst.
If you're Dwayne Lewis, how do you stop his three-point game?
I think you extend the pressure, but you don't want to expose the middle paint area. So I think right now you just need to try to get more pressure on ball and force New Hanover to be uncomfortable. But that's difficult because of Allen's ability to penetrate and his ability to control the offense.
Allen finds the shooter. Brown foul on the 3. Okay, that range is unheard of.
And I mean, at some points, there's nothing you can do if you're going to shoot that far and knock him in. Now, this was a foul. But here's Allen just creating. There he creates separation because his ability to drive or the threat of it, a couple dribbles in, then dishes to the outside, and Brown was ready for it.
Going to the the Caring Hands home health free throw line. Now, New Hanover just 60% as a team from the line. They made a ton of free throws against Sanderson, but that could play a factor today. This is the second of 3 free throws. Put your needs in our Caring Hands. And like we saw last night in the Carolina-Duke game, got to be careful when you enter the free throw line.
For guys, in that ball game and players playing today, you're always trying to make a play, but especially in these big games, you just have to stay disciplined. Been impressed with each side today, coming out competing hard and playing at the highest level.
After a 4A women's championship, game-winning buzzer beater. Another tight one here in the men's bracket. Active hands, Allen the steal. New Hanover throws it ahead. But a double dribble, passing it to himself. The ecstatic Zeus Bats with the turnover.
Good effort, though. He's trying to get it up to Allen. So we get the initial scramble. There's Bats. Thought Allen was still on his feet. Then just beat the defense and go get his own pass, but ball go the other way.
And I love Chadlin Traylor going, wait a second, you can't double dribble like that. Even Bats having a good laugh after that one. Even competing for a state title. Good to see these kids having a blast today. Traylor was 6. Into his bag. Crossover. Fouled on the drive. Free throws for Chadlin Traylor.
He has such good control of his body. When the ball's in his hands, he can create with that quick step to get in front of the defender. It just makes it so difficult with his size and how powerful he is. 6'3" senior, off to a good start.
Already 7 points for Traylor, and he makes it 8 at the Caring Hands free throw line. Chadlin scored 20, beating league rivals Chambers to get back to the state championship. And it might be the Traylor show through one quarter. Hanover with time. Allen just wide. And a high-scoring first 8 minutes.
They'll come out both teams firing, but it's New Hanover that's been hot at the start, shooting the 3-ball, Evan. Been very efficient, making good decisions. The Vikings have been coming back, really excelling at soaring near the hoop, but we've got a good game in store as we head to the second quarter. 31-18, New Hanover up.
The broadcast stream of these championship games is brought to you by West Shore Home.
Here are your Oxner and Permar stats through one quarter. Oxner and Permar, we make wrongs right.
5 for 7 from beyond the three-point line. 8 for 8 free throws, 7 boards. New Hanover's come out shooting the ball very strong. North Mech has come on, though, the latter part of that first quarter, Evan.
And then our air experts heating and cooling points in the paint. Not many for either team, but the three-point ball playing a factor.
That's been it in the first quarter. And New Hanover, though, those 8 points, those have been off the offensive glass.
9 points from Kellen Brown early. Traylor's got double figures to counter for North Mech. And here's Traylor with a turnover. We've noted the New Hanover shooting, but this level of defensive intensity, how's that helped them so far?
Well, it's everything. In order to win this game, of course, you got to play well on offense. But the team that wins is going to be the team that plays the best on the defensive side. And they have followed with double teams. They play good man-to-man defense, just changing up their looks, making it difficult.
Billings inside. Great spin move, and he earns a foul. No answer early for Nolan Billings.
He's the post presence for his team. And out on the perimeter, he can step out and shoot it. And that's where the threat is as he dribbles it. He can either step back or he can go towards the hoop.
Foul on Kais Matthews with the South College free throw line. South College, where dreams find direction. Billings, who had double figures in last year's state game. But New Hanover comes up just short. He goes 1 of 2 this time. Look at the secondary score and compliment Traylor so far. He's been teamed every possession. Evans attacks, holds that pivot, and an air ball. Ramik Allen, the senior captain, pushing tempo, finds Brown. A rare miss for 3 for New Hanover. Traylor's turn, weaving. The activity here so hard defensively. Kick out, corner pocket. 3 ball open, Carson Evans.
The quick ball movement creates the open look. The unselfish play, when the double team comes over, you get rid of it, move it on the perimeter, you'll find an open man.
That's a 1-care NC three-point shot. North Mecca's second 3 of the game. Billings from the three-point line, like Mike Muscala of Bucknell back in the early 2000s, backing down and earning free throws. Billings' ability to dribble and drive makes him special.
The three-point shooting has opened up the low block. And for Billings, he's going to be the benefactor of getting that ball inside with the pressure out on the perimeter. There should be opportunities for him to go to work.
Free throws for Nolan Billings at the South College free throw line. This North Mech program that graduated the top player in the state, Isaiah Evans, the All-American, a year ago. But a state where forwards have done really well in North Carolina. Think of Reggie Bullock at Kinston. Obviously what P.J. Tucker did at Enloe 15 years ago. And here's Nolan Billings, who's a combo forward guard, making things happen for New Hanover. Outside of Traylor, where does the offense come from here for North Mech? Traylor says, I got it. There's 2 more.
11 points now for Traylor. And he's doing it all, creating for himself. He's fighting through double teams as well. When defenders come over, he's having to redirect.
The ball movement excellent for New Hanover. Ramik Allen keeps it. Hangs. That's short. Tip drill. And an early game on the offensive glass for the Wildcats. Allen kicks it. Billings. Banging bodies. Remember, no shot clock in North Carolina High School, so they can reset. Allen's turn. All the pressure in the world. Good pass and a steal. Ashton Pierce ahead. Trailer kicks it. Evans. Bang! Corner three.
Excellent defense from the Vikings. The effort on that end of the floor creates the turnover, and then they are just perfect on their fast break opportunities.
That's a one-care NC3 started by great defense. Another three. That one rattles out. Rebound to Xavier Young. Trailer pushing tempo. Calls his own number and a block for Billings. Zeus Bats, the senior captain. Spin move. Bat step back. Great look. What a fight for the boards, and Young comes out with it.
Contact down low. Very physical.
Good ball, Trailer. Here's Murray. Has it tipped. Good recovery late from Wright McGee on the block.
Wright McGee hustling over and then jumping not into the body of the shooter but towards the side to make sure there wasn't a foul call.
A new Hanover program that hasn't lost since December 14th. Untouchable in 2025. Thanks to Allen in attack mode. What a dish. Here's the three. Wright McGee, no. Billings, the board. He's a monster downstairs.
He's doing all the dirty work down low. This ball is kicked out from Allen, shot up. Billings just gets position and then has a knack to read it off the rim.
Wilson Estwick back into the North Met lineup.
Heading to the South College free throw line. South College, where dreams find direction. Billings can't complete the three-point play. And now North Meck searching for an answer. Trailer attacks. Count that! An and one for Chadlin Trailer. We'll take the timeout. What an offensive show. 11 and counting for Trailer. He's bringing North Meck like a one-man wrecking crew here at Winston-Salem. Welcome back to Joel Coliseum. Here's our original Grills fan cam. Elevate your grill game. Not as many smiles from North Meck early. Down 5, but the new Hanover cheerleader kids are having a blast.
They're happy.
Oh, wait, I found myself on the video board. Okay, there's the Viking hat that I need. How do you get one of those
That's
things?
great.
Oh, to be 16 again. With your friends in the student section.
Best.
With Chase on Hall through 16 at heart. I'm Evan Budrovich. 7-point game here late in the second. And Chadlin Trailer cannot complete the three-point play. It's been the Ramik Allen show. He had 7 assists in the region final. Today he's been offensive-minded. Already with 7 points.
And Trailer and Evans have 24 of the 28 points for North Meck.
Good pressure on Bats. Finds Allen. Beautiful ball movement. How about the passing here of New Hanover?
Yeah, it's so unselfish. These guys have played so much ball together, and it's evident when you watch them out on the floor, the chemistry they play with.
There's a miss after the rebound of the one-care three-pointer. Billings inside is tripped, but traveled. A rare mistake from Nolan Billings.
How about that pass from Allen, though? That's like the quarterback throwing it in double coverage. Look at him, so skilled. Boom, right there. And for Billings, I mean, that's a play where both guys are just doing the best they can, but the defense right in position and forcing the ball to kind of get loose there and get the traveling call.
Stay tuned for the Talk It Out NC halftime report. Interview with Q Tucker, commissioner of the conference, highlights and more. Talk It Out NC. Start the conversation. 10-point game, largest lead for New Hanover. A lot of pressure on Wilson Estwick. So Pierce resets. Pierce pick and pop. The lob is deflected. And who touched it last? Officials confirming this. New Hanover say, hey, look at the video board for the replay. And they'll stay here. And now everyone in the Joel gets to watch this replay. I think they got the call right.
Yeah, good call.
Trailer, who's sitting on 13, runs this offense. Pierce drives and a reach in.
I like the movement, cutting without the ball from the Vikings. Set a pick, then move, and make it difficult on the defense. And right now for North Mech, doing a much better job, Evan, in half court. But I think they need to try to get out in transition to open things up for their offense.
They reach it on Kellen Brown, who's known as the Robin for the two Batmen on this team. Malik Allen and Zook Bats. Here's an offensive foul and a turnover. That's Chadlin Trailer with his second.
Trailer and Allen, one-on-one matchup. They got him out on the perimeter.
That's the question for Dwayne Lewis. How do you play without your best player in foul trouble now? Allen swings it. Here's Brown. A rare miss for three. New Hanover 6 of 12 from deep.
Nolan Billings out of the ball game for the Wildcats.
Free throws coming up for North Mecklenburg.
And with Billings out, Evan, he was very effective with his offensive rebounding ability, and then on defense at 6'5", he can block shots. He's not in, so I'd expect the Vikings to try to go towards more of the hoop and get clean looks.
Heading to the South College free throw line. This is Carson Evans. At the conclusion of today's game, we'll be celebrating the West Shore Home Play of the Game. West Shore Home, a proud sponsor, and Riddle & Riddle Injury Lawyers Player of the Game. Riddle & Riddle, when justice counts. Carson Evans and North Mech, only a 60% free throw team coming in. They do go 2 of 2 there. And New Hanover jumped out to a 14-0 lead. They've held control since. Waddell, the good find. This motion offense tests the defense. Nice dish to Cornigan.
And this defense has been really good. It's just been the effective passing ability. These are tight, close spots. They've got to thread the needle, and they've been able to create easy shot opportunities.
That spread motion offense is so effective in the college game. We see what the Richmond Spiders did in 09-08 when they reached a Sweet 16. You can run a Princeton-based offense. It challenged the defense.
And it's something that many teams don't run. So when you face that type of offense or that type of set, it makes it very difficult. You've got to be aware of backdoor cuts. And just really impressed, Evan, by both coaching staffs, the different schemes they run and how they set up their teams for success.
New Hanover, their 17-year coach, Kirk Angel, goes inside. And a blocking foul gives free throws here for New Hanover.
The Vikings fouls listed on number 2, Carson Evans.
Using the pick and roll, and there is no pick set. Carnegie just rolls. And Allen again has a passing lane to get him the ball.
Back to the South College free throw line. That's been an area of emphasis in this game. Both teams at 75% from the free throw line. Think of the margins in the state title. 10-point game last year. Match. It's New Hanover flipping the script, up 10. A friendly bounce here at the Joel.
Wilson Estwick back on the floor for North Mecklenburg.
Wilson Estwick, the junior point guard, re-enters for North Meck. A program that went 30-3 last year, graduated McDonald's All-American Isaiah Evans, and others have filled that void. As there's a reach-in foul on Cornegay, one away from the bonus.
Wildcats foul charge to number 12, TJ Cornegay. His first, team's fourth.
For North Meck, down 11. Evan, this is a big moment, though, to try to gain some momentum, cut into this lead as you get close to the halftime break.
And Chadlin Traylor, playing with those 2 fouls, has the basketball. Traylor, good dish. Here's a 3. Nice look. Rebound, Allen. Numbers. Allen! Who needs numbers when he goes for the 3? Offensive board.
Got to be a box out down low for the Vikings, not putting a body on New Hanover.
Allen attacks. Nifty move. Tip drill, no. Cornegay loose. Rebound, Allen.
Another board.
Fader. Way off. Traylor's got it. He's fouled. So now it's free throws the rest of the quarter for North Meck.
Wildcats foul. Whistle on number 12, CJ Cornegay. Second
Good
personal,
hustle
team's fifth.
from Traylor. Couple offensive boards were given up, and Dwayne Lewis, this team is smaller than New Hanover, but you have to be physical and find a body when the ball is shot.
Cornegay with his second foul, so here's Traylor back at the line. Stay tuned for the NC halftime report. Interviews with Q Tucker, Commissioner of the Athletic Association. Highlights and more. Talk It Out NC. Start the conversation. Stop underage drinking. A high-scoring first half here in the 4A state title. This is all-state standout Chadlin Traylor, who now has 14 points. Ramik Allen and New Hanover is countered. He's got 10, but the balance of the Wildcats, the difference early. That's one. Allen with 3 seconds to end the half. Air ball. And that wraps up a high-scoring first 16 minutes.
The New Hanover Wildcats.
The first half goes in favor of New Hanover. I expect a response from North Meck, defending state champion in the second half. But Evan, this was highly competitive, and the shooting ability was on display for the Wildcats.
10-point game at the break. Our 4A state championship returns after this.
You're watching the Talk It Out Halftime Report. Talk it out. Start the conversation. Stop underage drinking.
Well, hey there, everybody. Thank y'all so much for tuning into the state championship high school basketball games. Joining us is our long-standing partner all the way from Ingalls Markets, Miss Melissa Level. Melissa, are you loving these XM basketball games?
I love it. What a great season it's been, and the best of the best is right here now on television.
Best of the best is right. Now, let's talk about that long-standing and robust partnership between Ingalls and high school championship athletics. What all does that entail?
It's just absolutely wonderful to be able to connect with all the schools within our region. You know, we're in 6 states, and so we have Friday night lights with football, we do basketball, we have softball, even some Olympic-style sports, and we go all the way up through college, and then of course some minor leagues. But we just love that high school spirit and the fun with that. A lot of those players work with us. A lot of their parents have it, shop at our Ingalls. So it's kind of like a big family coming to watch all of them play, right? So we love that.
We love it as well. Melissa, as always, thanks for taking the time to speak with us here today.
Thank you.
All righty. Let's get back to the game, folks.
You're watching the Talk It Out Halftime Report. Talk it out. Start the conversation. Stop underage drinking.
41-31 at the halftime break. New Hanover with the lead. And earlier this week, I had an opportunity to sit down with the North Carolina High School Athletic Association Commissioner Q Tucker for a conversation about sports and what's been going on this year with the association. Good to have you here, Commissioner Tucker, and thank you for your time.
Thank you very much for the invitation, and it's great to be here with you.
What are the biggest challenges facing high school sports today, and how is the NCHSAA addressing them?
This is education-based athletics, and we're trying to teach civility. We're trying to teach respect for one another, and that comes with playing in our programs. And so that continues to be something we address by pointing out instances of ejections to our membership. We try to reward good behavior by giving ejection-free certificates each year for what they've done the previous year. We have our student athlete advisory council, which is made up of students representing each of our regions across the state. And what we try to do with those young people is put them in a position where they learn leadership skills, and then they can get in front of their peers. They can be responsible for helping conduct conferences and summits with the idea that we're helping them understand you can be a good student, but you can also be a student athlete. And that's been working very, very well. It's not a new initiative, but I think what we've done is try to expand and grow the program.
What makes the basketball championship such a special event for schools, students, and communities?
So many of these young people who play on in these programs, and particularly basketball, football and basketball are obviously our most popular sports, but these young people are seen in church, they're seen in the grocery store, they're seen around towns, especially in your smaller communities. And so when you get to the ending of a season and their team is still standing, it rallies that community. It creates a buzz that you feel when you go into some of those smaller communities, and even in our larger communities, even though they are much more spread out. It's just an exciting time, and just to be able to go into the venues now that we are afforded to play in.
And Commissioner Tucker, I know you're a former basketball coach. What advice would you give to the coaches and the players competing in the championships?
Don't sweat the small stuff. Don't worry about fans trying to get into the game, how fans buy the tickets. Coaches don't need to worry about that stuff. That's what their athletic director is for, principal. All of them will take care of that. And then the final advice that I would give them is savor the moment.
We appreciate your time, Commissioner Tucker, and thank you for everything you do for high school athletics.
Thank you very much, and I appreciate this opportunity to talk about high school athletics in North Carolina.
You're watching the Talk It Out Halftime Report. Talk it out. Start the conversation. Stop underage drinking.
Welcome back to the Joel Coliseum. You're watching the Talk It Out NC Halftime Report. Talk it out, start the conversation, stop underage drinking. Entertaining for 16 minutes. And let's roll into those highlights, Jay, because back and forth, North Meck came out firing.
Yeah, early on, there's Traylor shooting the ball from the outside. 14 points, 4 for 7 from the field, and he did it all, whether it was a three-point shot or driving in. He can create whenever he wants. And over on the other side, New Hanover, highly efficient from beyond the three-point line. 6 made threes in the first half.
Those 6 threes, the big difference in the first half. And how about 14 for Traylor for North Meck, and then the balance of scoring for New Hanover?
Yeah, Allen had 10, Billings had 7, and Brown had 9. Those 3 have really done a good job shooting the ball.
That's the Ochsner and Permar stats. Ochsner and Permar, we make wrongs right. Free throws relatively even, but if New Hanover's going to win the glass, they're a tough team to stop.
Yeah, the boards and then the turnover margin. I know it's only +3 for New Hanover, but Those are so critical in a state championship game. +7 on the boards is huge.
How about our air experts heating and cooling points in the paint in the first half? So New Hanover not only has the three-pointers, but they're winning the battle down low.
Yeah, and a lot of those 12 points were off offensive boards and putbacks. So North Meck has to box out better in the second half.
We're getting ready for an exciting second half in this 4A state title game. Let me get some ice cream first and rest up for the next 16 minutes of fun. We'll be back with the 4A second half after this. Now that's a Viking hat I need later this weekend. Fantastic look at the North Meck fans geared up for the second half. On the 4A state title game, a rematch of last year's championship. But Jay, through the first half, it's flipped the script of last year's battle.
Yeah, early on, the aggressors were the Wildcats. They came out shooting the ball at a high level, and it's kind of forced North Meck into catch-up mode. And I thought they did a good job coming back at it with their defense and playing better on offense. But right now, 10-point deficit. It's something they can come back from, of course, but they've got to find a way to do a better job on the boards and then getting cleaner looks from the outside.
North Meck, who's won 5 straight, beat their league rivals Chambers to get to this point. A 6th state title appearance, looking for a 4th state title. New Hanover, they're the kings of North Carolina hoops, 14 championships, but the most recent 2012. Well, many of these players were in elementary school. Thanks for joining us here at Joel Coliseum. Jason Halter, Evan Budrovich, our great crew all across the state. Ramik Allen attacks the bucket to begin the third and fights for his rebound, and that'll stay here. Ramik Allen's effort is so important.
He plays so hard. And that matchup with him and Traylor, predominantly those two matched up together, has really been fun to watch. And this is a game where you watch those two, and they've got a bright future at the college level, and just to watch them go at it, it's such a high level of play.
Ramik Allen, multiple Division II offers. He can play anywhere in the country. Talking to Coach Kirk Angel. We're seeing it on full display tonight. Angel operating this offense. New Hanover, 6 threes in the first half. It's Princeton-based, movement-oriented offense. Everyone touches it. Billings shielded off. Good screen. No space for Wright McGee. Remember, no shot clock in high school athletics, so it can go as long or as short as you want. Billings looks to speed it up. Backs in. Billings in the 3, and free throws. It's a very patient possession for New Hanover.
and just trying to lull the defense to sleep. Billings, very impactful in the first half with 7 points. He was all over the glass. 4 rebounds, and here coming out, kind of sifting through the coverage and getting down low and finally getting the contact with the head fake.
Kirk Angel not a fan of that missed free throw from South College. South College where dreams find direction. With that miss, New Hanover's now 11 of 17, but an offensive board will help. Keep in mind, 8 rebounds for New Hanover tonight. Allen gets space. A rare miss. Great board for Ashton Pierce, who was a hero in the comeback Thursday in the region final over Chambers. He had 20 in that one. Right now, though, outside of trailer, it's been hard to find offense, and a push foul here on Allen. That's his second.
Hanover foul charge number 5.
New Hanover has forced the Vikings predominantly into their half-court offense. I think the 2 adjustments North Meck has to make is try to get out in transition more often, and then you've got to do better on the boards. Those are the 2 focus areas coming out here in the third quarter.
Evans swings it. Here's Young. It's a good look. Offensive board trailer. He's stripped. New Hanover defensively limiting good looks in the paint. Trailer. What a pass. Better look. Here's a 3 ball. Murray can't hit. Offensive board. Back in. How about the effort of Pierce?
Well, and now it's the Vikings getting the offensive glass, and it pays off. If you attack, stay with it, it results in a bucket.
The #1 seed in the state, Lake Norman, led the state and led the country in offensive rebounding. What North Meck's doing right now is flipping the script on New Hanover and attacking the glass. That's filled all the points in the second half for North Meck. #1 seed, Lake Norman ineligible midway through the playoffs. And the underseeded North Meck taking advantage, winning a region final. There's a long 2. That's short. Nice rebound. Carson Evans pushing tempo with 4 on 5. Evans doesn't need numbers. All gas.
And that's where they play at their best. When they're out on the run, you just take it all the way to the hoop, and you look up, only a 6-point deficit.
Carson Evans, he's the next generation with Isaiah now at Duke. He's pushing it here for North Meck. A 16-point game trimmed to 6 midway through the third. Allen goes inside. Nifty move, no good. What a board for Young. Now North Meck pushing tempo. Trailer. No good. Wanted a foul. Here's Seuss Batts, the captain. Billings inside. Beautiful dime. Sets up right McGee. No good. And a foul on the rebound. So Xavier Young, the reserve junior forward, is making an impact down low.
This game is starting to get more physical. And watch this. Get the board. And then go all the way coast to coast, Evan.
That's our West Shore Home Play of the Game nominee, but his effort's been huge in the second half.
Carson Evans really played well.
So physical, even the court has to get cleaned up between timeouts. Here at Joel Coliseum, home of Wake Forest basketball. A court where Tim Duncan, Chris Paul, Hunter Salas currently, so many greats have played.
It's impressive. You look up in the rafters and the coaches, Skip Prosser, Dave Odom, Chris Paul. I mean, look at that. Some of the best players to ever play the game played here at Wake Forest.
What a great hosting venue for this 4A state title. It's the highest level of North Carolina hoops in the state. If Mark Dry says we're ready to play, we're ready to play. Our 5th official sitting courtside. North Meck's trimmed this game to 6. Evans in attack mode. Banging bodies. Good bucket, Carson Evans.
The comeback is on. 4-point deficit. They're looking much more confident on offense shooting the ball.
North Mecklenburg fans getting on their feet from Huntersville. Allen pressured, beats it, sets up bats. Short. And an offensive board, Allen.
Billings again tipping that ball. It's been huge.
New Hanover 0 of 5 for 3.5. A tip drill. Here's Taylor. Trailer pushing. Finds numbers. Here's Pierce. Got it.
Uh-oh. They're into their flow.
The Arc here, NC3, 1-point game.
And just love the patience out in transition. Trailer could have gone all the way, but he kind of shielded off the defender to give the ball back to his teammate.
Closest it's been since the opening tip when New Hanover led 14-0. Billings spins. No space. Bats, the senior captain. Can't hit, and New Hanover 0 of 7 from 3 in the second half. This crowd from Huntersville can taste it. Reigning state champs putting on a run. Evans. Good pass. Murray kicks it. Evans drives. He dials a number and connects.
Using the head fake to get an even better shot. Now you can feel the fans. You can feel this arena really giving support behind the Vikings in this comeback.
We'll take the timeout. North Mecklenburg down 10 in the second quarter. Game has flipped its script. The NCHSAA state championships continue after this timeout. Welcome back to Joel Coliseum. Coming up on the 4th, we'll have our West Shore home play of the game, along with our Riddle and Riddle Injury Lawyers player of the game. Riddle and Riddle, when justice counts. And here in the third quarter, Jay, North Mecklenburg pushing in transition.
This game's completely changed. The third quarter to this point has been North Mex, and the way they've got out in transition, they pushed the pace. Their defense much better, making it difficult for the Wildcats to score.
Carson Evans, 19. He was a non-factor in the first half, having a huge impact here in the second.
And now your best offensive players have to step up. That's Bats, Billings, and Allen.
Billings playing with foul trouble. Trav on the pass, and a New Hanover turnover. What's changed here defensively for North Mac?
They're doing a better job on ball with their pressure. And then also, too, it's boxing out. There hasn't been those second chance opportunities. Closing out strong, though, on the shooters.
To your point, 10 second chance points in the first half for New Hanover. There's been none of that here in the third quarter so far. As Billings exits, Cornegay comes back in. Chadlin Trailer, who has offers up and down the country to play college basketball, operates this attack. Evans again. Almost 22 points, that time a miss. Ramik Allen, the senior captain, who led the team in scoring last year in the state title loss, now operates. Good battle with Greg Murray, and Allen wins it.
That's what you have to do. Your top guys in this moment where your team needs a play, they've got to come ready to make a play, and that's what Allen did, just create for himself.
Coach Ainge has said, we want Allen with the ball in his hands late. We trust his vision, his determination. There's New Hanover back up one. Good strip. Ahead to Allen. He's running and gunning for two more. How about New Hanover forcing travel?
In order to be a champion, you've got to have responses. And North Meck had their response, and now New Hanover, a couple strong plays as we wind down inside of a minute.
Trailer feeds Evans. Good ball. Pierce, who put up 20 Thursday, backs him down. Pierce kicks it. Trailer stripped and a foul. We'll see if it's a shooting foul or on the floor, but Chadlin Trailer's starting to make things happen.
He plays with such good pace, knowing when to drive, where to attack, using head fakes and that ball handling to create opportunities.
Trailer at the line.
Heading to the South College free throw line, where dreams find direction. Murray will exit. Here's Kais Matthews coming back in.
For the Vikings.
The undersized North Mac is starting to win the rebounding battle here in the second half. 2-point game. Look inside. Cornegay using his size. Great still. Evans takes it. Evans pushing. Evans. Offensive foul. Big call and a big charge for Zaire Wright McGee.
Unselfish from Wright McGee. Look at this steal. Thievery from Evans. It looks like he's going to go all the way for the and one. And Wright McGee gets the call.
He set his feet. He got in position. He was outside the arc. That's a good call.
And Joy Lewis wanted that for Evans.
Meek Allen, he sprints, swings it. Brown, way off. No foul, and that ends the third quarter. New Hanover lost its lead, but regains a 2-point advantage for the final 8 to go.
And Evan, I think we thought this was going to be a close ball game. Well, here we go. Going into the fourth quarter, 45-43. This game's going to go down to the wire.
Here's your Oxner and Permar stats. 2-point games so far. The difference, really, free throws in a 2-point contest. And how about our air experts heating and cooling? Points in the paint, Locked in through the first 3 quarters. Final 8 minutes to decide this state champion.
And both programs doing a good job there attacking the paint area, even 16-16 up.
A rematch of last year's title, and once again a fourth quarter to decide it here in the 4A, highest level of men's hoops here in the state. Carson Evans having a breakout effort. He's got 19, leading the charge for North Mac. Attack mode, Pierce, he shields it off. Evans, great drive, hangs in the air. That's strong. Rebound, Billings playing with fouls. And when Billings is on the court, New Hanover is so much more aggressive.
They're aggressive, and he just cleans up the glass. I mean, his ability to be out on the floor, not be in foul trouble, will be huge here in the fourth.
A missed layup, Oborn, right, McGee, no. Tip drill to Traylor. Traylor weaves through. Oh my goodness! Count it! That man's on a mission.
This is an amazing play from Traylor. How does he do this? The athleticism, the ability to hang in the air, and then the focus to finish. As that ball's going from his left to his right hand, he gets the spin to lay it in.
The state championship point guard, he's a magician. Wow. Missing the Karen Ham's free throw, but tying the game. Put that one on SportsCenter tonight. Wow. And only 4 points in the second half for New Hanover. There's another turnover. In the first quarter, it was rain and threes. A little tougher here in the second half. Chadlin Traylor starting to put his stamp on this basketball game. Young pick and pop with Evans. Pierce crossover. Pierce inside, blocked by Billings.
What a job from Billings again.
Allen, perfect dish, great vision.
The vision and then just the ability to thread it in there results in an easy 2.
In a state where Chris Paul made a living on this court, dropping dimes. Tremendous vision from Rodney Allen. Leads to Traylor. No way! Another one.
Back and forth.
The one-care 3 puts North Mac in front.
New Hanover 30 wins, North Mac 29 on the year.
Allen can't hit. Rebound Evans.
And Evan, this is a rematch. These are 2 dominant programs, and it's all out in front of them. In order to get this state championship, underneath 6 minutes, these guys are stepping up.
A missed layup, tip drill, offensive board. That one's in. Xavier Young.
Does it just feel like the level of play is picked up a notch? Everyone recognizes what's on the line.
Just 6 points in this second half, and Allen has all 6 of them. Attack mode. Kick out. Allen. That's short. Rebound Billings. A monster inside.
He's been so great. He's been the difference for the Wildcats. And I was watching him, and he was just reading it. Then he just flies up for it and then quickly redirects to make that layup.
Here's Evans inside. Nice kick. Murray 3. Short. Rebound Young. He's had 5 boards in the second half. So Evans draws a foul on the floor. Just the second foul. Neither team near the bonus just yet.
Their offensive board. North Mac maintains possession. They've had that success where they've been able to drive down. If the double team comes up, all right, you can dish it out to a shooter. If not, take it all the way.
North Mac, who pulled away in the fourth last year to win part 1 of this rivalry, now jumps ahead in part 2. Traylor into contact.
He has a special ability to hang in the air. Goes right into the body, and it doesn't faze him.
This senior guard's going to be playing somewhere special next year. Wright McGee is pressured. Remember, New Hanover led by 13 in the first quarter. Wright McGee way off for 3. Started the game 6 of 7. They've missed 13 straight from deep, and here's a timeout. That'll lead to immediate timeout. We'll take the timeout. New Hanover needs a spark, down 3. North Mecklenburg, 4 minutes from repeating as 4A state champs. Here's a look at our Originals fan cam. Now they're excited to be on the camera here at Joel Coliseum. That kid's like, hey, we got a close game here in the fourth quarter. I got more important things to focus on. The Original Elevate Your Grill game. A fun afternoon. This is the 4A Men's Championship. New Hanover, who led by 13 in the first. Those students need to pump up their teammates. Now down 3 with 4 minutes left. A Pfeiffer Eagles, Pfeiffer Falcons stand out in attendance. And with Jay Halter, I'm Evan Budrovich. A rematch of last year's final. Another tight one here at the Joel. Chadlin Trailer with pressure in his face. He's been so electric in his second half. Trailer enters the lane. Evans spins. Give and go. Trailer again. Murray. Not that time. Nice defense here from Bats. Young inside. Pierce kicks it. Evans 3. What a big triple.
Ooh. The ball movement, Evan, and the patience pays off.
It takes that kind of bounce to win a North Carolina title. As Allen comes up short. Offensive rebound, New Hanover wants a timeout, and they get it. What a smart rebound, and that play by Kellen Brown keeps New Hanover in this game.
And New Hanover has to redirect here and find a way to come back. They've been looking up, and they've been ahead this whole ball game. Now they find themselves behind 6 points. It's been because of the efficient shooting in the third and to begin this fourth quarter. That was a huge one to stretch out the lead.
North Mac, an hour away in Huntersville, North Carolina, but they're finding a lucky bounce here in Joel Coliseum. And Dwayne Lewis, the 3-time state championship coach. What his team's done in the second half to overcome a big deficit, very impressive.
And he stayed composed. Early on in the ballgame where his team was down big, he looks the same as he does now when they're up 6. And I think that instills a lot of confidence in your players, but also it shows them, hey, continue to stay with it. I've got faith that will come back. And right now, his message to his team is, hey, listen, we've got 3 minutes, 31 seconds. We're playing well, but we have to be disciplined on every possession to close out this game.
Outside of Ramik Allen, the senior captain, where will the scoring come from? Here for New Hanover, the champions of the East, who've won 26 straight games. It looks like the court is now ready to go. A physical second half here at Joel Coliseum. Ramik Allen gets a pick. Allen hangs. No good. Tip drill stays here.
Shots that were falling in the first half just haven't been consistently here in the second. That's a good take from Allen.
We saw Billings in the first half live on the offensive glass, but that's been much tougher here in the fourth quarter. It looks like we have another wet spot on the court. Reminds me, Jay, make sure to get your house power washed in the spring. With all the snow and wet weather we've had in North Carolina.
Good reminder.
Better to be safe than sorry. Good work by our ops staff today. So with that, we resume. Zeus Batts, the senior captain, 112 career games, works inside, an air ball. Offensive board, and North Mac cleans it up.
On North Mac, I'm going to use some clock. Stay very patient here.
Trailer, step through, strips, good steal. Allen ahead, has Billings, he drives, no good. Out of bounds, it stays here. And a couple of point-blank misses for New Hanover.
An opportunity out in transition. Trailer goes in, the ball's stolen. Nice pass from Allen. That is good hustle from Murray, not fouling, running in front of Billings.
New Hanover just 8 points in the second half. Give and go, down inside. And now a 4-point game.
Brown with 13 points. That was a big one. 2-possession game.
Chadlin Trailer putting on an MVP performance so far. He's got Zeus Batts in his grill. Back to Trailer. Off his foot. Loose scrum. Trailer saves it almost an over and back. And a reach in. Just the third foul for New Hanover, so 2 away from the bonus.
Wildcats foul whistle on number 2.
I know that's not.
That's his fifth.
And Zeus Batts is just fouled out.
He's played so well. What a career, and I know he's just trying to make a play. Batts, one of those special players in this program.
He's played the most games of any senior for this program. A super special player. Zeus Batts, 113 career games. He'll foul out and end his high school career. Now can his teammates carry the slack with 2 minutes to play? Evans has 4 fouls. Wright McGee has 4 fouls. So a couple of players getting close late in the fourth. Chadlin Trailer, he's real tight with Ramik Allen on him.
How close Allen is.
Trailer lost it off his leg and a turnover.
Ramik Allen was all over him. And that is so difficult to go one-on-one, have to hold on to the ball for that long because of the quickness of Allen.
The new guard, Quincyr Waddell, checks in. First minutes with the foul out. And let's see if New Hanover can manufacture offense late. Allen off the pick. Waddell, first action. Minute and a half to play.
I think you've got to give the ball to Allen, let him create.
Waddell 3. No good. Defensive board Young. See a foul here. The pressure is big. Murray breaks it. Remember, no shot clock in high school in North Carolina, so you can work it here if you're North Mac. And you're 2 fouls away from the bonus. Good look to Young. There's a tip. Now you got to consider fouling at some point. Timeout. North Mecklenburg. Up 4 with the basketball. And your star, Chadlin Trailer, starting to heat up.
That was a good timeout by Dwayne Lewis, bailing his team out. That is getting a little risky there. Kirk Angels got to talk to his team about steal, or they're going to have to foul here pretty soon.
And the NC Soybean Producers Association is proud to support high school athletes.
North Mecklenburg, who in the late run in the fourth quarter to pull away in last year's state title. And they've outscored New Hanover now by 14 in the second half. And Kirk Angel in year 17, his last state title at New Hanover, 2012. And here's North Mac, 56 seconds from back-to-back championships. Something that hasn't been done in this state since 2003. Evans finds Young. Evans to the bucket. There's two more. And now New Hanover's got to push. Allen defended. Nice spin move. Layup short. And what a big second half for Xavier Young. Living on the rebounding glass, and he might have just secured a state title. Jasier Wright McGee has just fouled out. A good effort for the backup forward, and he'll exit for C.J. Cornigan.
Replaces Wright McGee in the Wildcats lineup.
Next foul leads to free throws. Wright is touched, so free throws for Greg Murray. What about this North Mac program losing their ACC standout Isaiah Evans to Duke and playing even better without him tonight?
I think the thing that stands out is toughness. And that's physical toughness, also mental toughness. You lose your star player, the guys maybe underrated this year coming into the year. How good are they going to be without Isaiah? Well, Dwayne Lewis knew what he had. And his teams come out throughout the season here today performing at a high level.
Big second carry hands free throw rolls in. 7-point game.
And they've been tough at the halftime break down. They've come out here very strong in the second half.
Allen strong, Cornegay no. A foul and free throws now for New Hanover. Because now it's about for New Hanover who you foul and when you foul them.
Yeah, it's going to be about extending this game. And here you've got to make the most of these free throw opportunities. Then, of course, try to get a steal on defense, if not foul immediately, and foul the right person.
C.J. Cornegay's had a nice production off the bench. New Hanover in the second half, they've been held in check. Just 11 points as a team. Make it 12 on the free throw. And it's in the point guard's hands. Evans doubled. He'll head to the free throw line. And how about this play from Chandler Traylor, our player of the game right there.
This is one of the best plays I've seen all season long. Amazing job forcing your way into the hoop. And then Evan, watch the elevation and then the ball going from his left to his right. That's a big one for Traylor.
That's our West Shore home play of the game. And it looks like Traylor, well, on his way to being our player of the game. But we'll see how it unfolds. This free throws, though. How many times do we see in the college game? You got to execute down the stretch.
The door is open. Very quickly, even on a make here. New Hanover, you get a three, changes the complexion.
2 missed free throws and timeouts. Allen operates. Not much space. Allen dishes. Cornegay hits it with a foul. Hold on a second, Jason Halter.
You don't need a three. He can do the and one. What a job from Allen. I like how he didn't settle for the three. Recognized he could get to the hoop and then dishes it off to his teammate for the and one.
4 straight missed free throws for North Mac. And there's the carry hand shot for C.J. Cornegay. 2-point game. Timeout, New Hanover. It's one thing to climb the mountain twice, but when you're going back-to-back, free throws can make all the difference.
And you've got to take advantage of those opportunities and close the door. And right now, North Mac hasn't been able to completely finish to this point. And they've got to stay mentally tough, and Kirk Angel's message to his team is be confident, play confident. We can come back. We can do this. We're so close. We need to stop here. Again, I'm thinking turnover immediately. If not, obviously, you got a foul. For the New Hanover fans back in this game.
New Hanover in this 26-game win streak, they never trailed by double figures. They were up big in the first quarter, and here's North Mac now trying to execute to close out this title.
Yeah, without Zeus Batts, who played great He's got 5 fouls. The momentum is on their side. There's going to be a lot of pressure on the Vikings to get this ball in bounds.
Ambassadors are eligible for a $500 education scholarship. Visit KeySafeNC.org/team-ambassador.
North Mecklenburg does have 2 timeouts, and it's free throws the rest of the way. A rematch of last year's final. It's been even better so far at the Joel. Carson Evans to inbound. Finds Trailer. He's doubled. Evans breaks the press. Good lob. And a foul with 13 seconds. That sends Ashton Pierce to the line.
And that's perfect execution. Not only do you get the ball in, but you also use some clock. Only 13 seconds left, but it's all about making your free throws.
North Mecklenburg, 9 missed free throws in this game. Huge shots for Ashton Pierce. Gets it. Still a timeout for New Hanover, but this could be the game right here. The Caring Hands free throw. Pierce 1 and 2. Allen's got to hustle. Sees it on the line, and he's fouled. Now only the 3rd foul, so not free throws yet. 2 away from the bonus. Now it becomes a mental game.
Yeah, and I like the thought process. Instead of letting Allen get a full steam ahead, try to chop the ending of this game up using your fouls.
Kellen Brown gets the basketball. Game on the line. Allen kicks it. Brown for 3. Short. Tip drill, North Mac, and back-to-back state champions. The Vikings win in a thriller.
59. New Hanover 56.
Chadlin Trailers, the superstar, and a game-tying bucket short for New Hanover.
Evan, this is as close as it gets. Both teams fighting all the way to the end. This was almost a tie game for New Hanover.
The difference in a make and a miss. New Hanover misses their final 15 threes. And unfortunately for the Wildcats, that decides the 4A state championship. What a performance, what a battle in this rematch. And Chadlin Trailor, our Riddle and Riddle player of the game, he puts up 22, and when his team needed it, back-to-back state championship performance from the senior point guard. The 4 assists, big in the second half. And how about North Mecklenburg? Huntersville's going to go nuts tonight, watching their repeat champions. And with the winning coach, Dwayne Lewis, he's down with Jay Sunhalter. Jay, take it away.
For today's awards presentation,
Does an amazing comeback in the second half to get your second state championship. First of all, what did you say at the halftime break?
Well, we talked to them before the game started. They do a real good job in the pick and roll and rolling hard. And we also knew that they weren't going to keep going 5 of 5 from the three-point line. They did in the first quarter. So we're like, one play at a time, and we had to rebound the basketball. We're small, but we had to rebound the basketball, and the guys stepped up. The goal was to cut it to 6 at the end of the third, and it was 2. So I said, we're ahead of the game. And then the guys, they just dug deep. I mean, we've been a defensive team all year long, and they dug down, and I'm happy for them, proud of them.
Where do they get all that mental toughness from? Because it showed in the second half, especially here in the last minute.
Well, I mean, we've been here before. They're used to winning, going through with Isaiah and Trey and those guys, and we go hard every day, and, that's expected. When you build your foundation on defense, you're usually a mentally tough team. So this is pumped up and excited for the guys.
Back-to-back, what does this one mean to you?
Hey, it's always special to win any of them, but back-to-back is really special, and it's about those kids. That's one of the best groups I've ever had in 28 years. They're good kids. I don't have any problems. They're classy kids, and, you know, we get to take a week off. I said it last year. They're going to drive the bus home, and then we'll be working out in a week.
Congratulations, all the hard work pays off.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you.
North Mecklenburg, back-to-back state champions. We're going to step aside for a timeout and hand out trophies here at Joel Coliseum. A fun finish to the 4A state championship game. Welcome back to Joel Coliseum. It's time to hand out the championship trophies. And we'll step aside and listen to the on-court festivities as North Mecklenburg repeats as state champs.
Number 1, Chadlin Trailer. Number 2, Carson Evans. Number 3, Zion Williams. Number 4, Ashton Pierce. Number 10, Greg Murray. Number 11, Alex White. Number 15, Alec Lewandowski. Number 20, Xavier Young. Number 22, Wilson Estwick. Number 23, Xavier Davis. Number 24, Kais Matthews. Number 32, Nick Estelle. Number 33, Mario Hayes Jr. And number 50, Aiden Jones. Statistician Philip Ritchie. Athletic trainer Brittany Harris. Assistant coaches Jarnell Baxter, Clark Camp, Varsity. Isaiah Hunter. And head coach of your state champion, North Mecklenburg Vikings, Dwayne Lewis. Team captains from North Mecklenburg, I now invite you to join Coach Lewis and get your state championship trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, there were a number of outstanding individual performances in this state championship game, and there are 3 individual awards given out based on votes by media representatives covering today's championship contest. The most outstanding player, powered by the United States Army National Guard from the new Hanover Wildcats, is Carson Evans. Correction, it's not. That's my error. From the new Hanover Wildcats is Rodney Allen. The new Hanover Wildcats from the new Hanover Wildcats, the MVP is Rodney Allen. Presenting the award is National Guard Representative Sergeant Tuttle. Congratulations, Rodney. Now, from the West, the MVP for North Mecklenburg is Chadlyn Traylor. Chadlyn, your MVP award is also being presented by Sergeant Tuttle of the Army National Guard. Congratulations, Chadlyn.
Our final stats, a 3-point game, and it comes down to 1-3, the big difference.
The stats evident and show it. This ball game back and forth, and North Mech went on that final run, then held on at the end, Evan.
Here's your Air Experts Heating and Cooling points in the paint. Another dead even matchup. Down the stretch, though, too much North Mech to win this title.
Yeah, and just that toughness. Dwayne Evans and his team showed their physical toughness and just staying mentally in the ball game, making those big plays at the end results in another state championship.
We want to thank all of you for joining us, and especially to our sponsors, Riddle & Riddle, Injury Lawyers, Talk It Out NC, Tatum & Atkinson, South College, Caring Hands Home Health, all the names you see there, West Shore Home, Original Grills, Oxter, Permar, and Ingalls Markets. Through their contributions to this program, make the championship games possible for all you viewers at home. A fun matchup in the 4A, a rematch of last year at North Mecklenburg, led by Chadlyn Traylor, the MVP. Takes care of business late. New Hanover battled to the final seconds, but missed the 3 to force overtime. Up next, the 2A women's title, North Wilkes and Southeast Alamance. For Jason Halter and our talented crew, I'm Evan Budrovich. Thanks for joining us here at the Joel Coliseum. North Mecklenburg, your back-to-back 4A state champs.
Ever since my boots first hit these streets, had to scratch a claw.
The broadcast stream of these championship games is brought to you by West Shore Home. The broadcast stream of these championship games is brought to you by West Shore Home.